So for the hole in the chest, and don't forget that you are going to consider the neckline, of course, where the collar, the Peter Pan collar, is going to rest on. But ensure that this neckline is suitable, is the correct neckline for your client. Very important. If you want to get the correct neckline, make sure that you put the tip round your client's neck, okay, and take the measurement. Don't make it too tight and don't make it too loose, okay? For the collar, of course, I'm going to show you how you position both the back pattern and the front pattern, okay, to ensure you have the right collar. For the collar itself, I will come down by ½ inch from this line, from here down ½ inch, and I will mark. So this ½ inch, I will cut it away because it's not going to be part of the collar, right? So, and it's not going to be part of the neckline anymore. So of course my new neckline will start from here, so I'll just blend it like this. So it's going to be this way, right? This is my new neckline, right? I'm going to trim this side, okay? So, and for the hole, yeah, the owner of this pattern, my client, wants it to have length of 4 inches, okay, and the width of 1.5, right? So I measured right from the base of the neck, and getting to my pattern, I discovered that I need to come down by ½ inch and trim this out, right? So I'm thinking that I may not be able to do the 4 inches any longer. I'm going to reduce the length by half, right? So, but I also do not want a seam line here. I hope you understand. I do not want a seam line here. So what I would do, what I think I should do, is to probably come down from here by ½ inch, which is going to be cut on fold, or 3/4 of an inch. Okay, let me do ½ inch. Yeah. So from this ½ inch, I can now measure the length of the hole and the width, right? So I will do ½ inch right from, you know, I told you that I'm going to be removing this completely. So from here, I will come down by ½ inch. Okay, then from this ½ inch, I will measure 4 inches. Oh, sorry, 3.5. Let me do 3.5. From here to here, it will be on fold. Then from here to here, will be removed completely, okay? So now I'm going to get the midpoint of from this 3.5 from here to here. The midpoint, so I'll place it this way from one point to another, and I'll fold over this way. Okay, then I'll measure 1.5. I measured 0.75. The width of the hole, when you open it up, will be 1.5. So I will now connect this way, right? So I'm going to trim this out. But before I trim it out, of course, I'm going to draw out my collar first. I'll wheel it out with my tracing wheel. Then here is going to be on fold. It is time for me to show you how to do the collar. So here, this point, I'm going to come down by ½ inch. But for a flat collar, you want it to, you know, lay well on the neckline, then ½ inch is fine, right? So I'll bring it down. Now the end of this back pattern, I will align it, okay, with this marking here, with this point. So, but I will ensure that I have the neck point together, okay? So while you rotate it this way, keeping this neck point glued together. Can you see? So don't mind this is still fine, right? Because I can see this paper is a bit transparent. I can see the ½ inch here is covering well. So I'll use my tape. Let me place this on it first while I pull out my tape. So can you see what I have? This is the neck point. So then I would advise that here on the center, this is the zipper allowance. On the center back, this line, you can go up by 1/8 of an inch, okay? Go up by just 1/8 or tiny. Then you redraw this line and blend it up, okay? The width of the collar can be any measurements. So you want it to be like 4 inches, you can go ahead. You want it 3.5, you're very free to do so. So, but based on this picture, I think 3.5 should be fine. So what I'm going to do now, because this requires putting paper here and coming up by 1/8 of an inch and blending it, okay? Because whatever the alteration that you make on the neckline is going to affect the collar, okay? So now I would advise that before you cut this on fabric, you should do the alteration, make everything, intact before, you start drawing your collar. So now I'm going to put just tiny paper here and raise this neckline, sorry, this center back by 1/8 of an inch, then blend it to this point. The 1/8 is very, very tiny, okay? But you may choose not to do it, but for me, I like being detailed. That's the thing. So you can do this, okay? And like that. But this, of course, can be done this way, because of course I'm going to be trimming it out. Unlike this, that I need to add some paper to do that. So I will do that before drawing out my collar width. So I'll just do 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, like that. Then draw out and shape it here as well. Okay, so collar. So I'm going to place a paper and trace out this with the help of my tracing wheel. You can add seam allowance. So I'll just add like 1/4 of an inch seam allowance on it. Then I'll add 1/2 an inch here. So this is going to be the neckline. 1/4 of an inch seam allowance here, 1/2 an inch seam allowance this way and this way. This is Peter Pan collar, flat roll. So for the band, you can see that the band is not directly under the bust, okay? The band is about 2 inches or thereabouts. So this is under the bust. So let's make it like 1.5 inches or 1.75. Then you connect So from here to here is 1.75, okay? So, and here is my under bust. So I'll just connect this way. You connect this way. 1/4 inch from here, quarter, from here, quarter. Okay? So from here to here already, from here to here I have 1.5 inches. So from here to here, 1.5 inches. Okay. So my dart is going to start from here. So I'm going to just curve the dart a little here. And of course, I will curve the dart as well here. Then you connect, then you connect. Right, so I'm going to cut this. Can you see? I am going to fold in. I am done folding in the darts, and I used my tape to secure it. So I've covered it up, okay? Of course, this is my band, this is my Peter Pan collar, and here I have my front pattern, and I'll be joining it this way, sewing in the darts, okay? I will be joining it this way, okay? And here I have my back piece. So this is all I have. So here I folded my fabric, of course, and I laid the pattern on it using my pins. Okay, now I am cutting. I'll cut it out, cut the back as well, insert the darts, transfer the darts from the pattern onto the fabric. You can see I added seam allowance. This is just a test. I didn't add seam allowance to the neck because it's a sample, you know, for my clients. So here, this is the hole, the chest hole. I'm cutting it, I'm opening it up. Can you see? So this is all I have. And of course, I have my dart already. So this is it. I have already transferred my dart. You can see the hole, okay? You know, so from this nipple point, I measure 2 inches in, and I measure 2 inches down as well, because the owner of this pattern is actually a busty person. So she has a bigger bust, and that's why I had to go in by 2 inches, okay? So this is nice. It's not bad at all. The fit is nice. As it is now, the armhole does not have seam allowance, and the neck as well, no seam allowance on it. And I did that intentionally, right? It's only the waistline that has seam allowance, so it's not bad. It's a sample for my client, and I hope, of course, that she will like it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question at all, please drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.